Hey guys, I am so excited to be talking about this topic because it's been something I've been working on for a really long time and never got it to work until recently I finally cracked the code. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about what I do to wake up early and do it without an alarm. So let me just tell you guys, I was the worst. I had like 10 alarms. I would press the snooze button every single time, and I tried every trick in the book. I tried putting a glass of water beside your bed, trying to put your phone on like the dresser so you have to actually get up and turn it off. All these like little tips and tricks, these little hacks, I tried them and nothing worked. But finally, I figured out a routine that actually works for me, and it's making me wake up I now wake up at 5:45 every single morning, and it's totally working, and it's because it's backed up by science. So the first thing that you have to do when you're trying to wake up earlier is you have to go to bed and wake up at the same time every night. Now, the reason why this is so effective is because of the hormones that your body produces to help you go to sleep and to wake up. Your body produces melatonin when it's trying to wind you down and go to sleep, and it produces cortisol when it's trying to wake you up and, have you get ready for the day. This is what is known as the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythms are important in determining the sleeping and feeding patterns of all animals, including human beings. There are clear patterns of brainwave activity, hormone production, cell regeneration, and other biological activities linked to this daily cycle. So if you're waking up at a different time every single day, it's not going to really know when to start producing these things, and it's going to start to kind of really mess with your clock. So I currently go to bed around 10 o'clock every day and then wake up at 5:45. So it's good to try to get the 7 or 8 hours of sleep every single night. So if you want to wake up a little earlier, then you probably should go to bed a little earlier. So just going to bed at the same time every single night and waking up at the same time is going to help because of hormones. Now, the other thing I do is I actually use a smart lamp, and I can set it to turn on at a certain time. I set that light to turn on at 5:45, and that's actually what I use to wake up. I do not use an alarm anymore. The alarms that most of us have are just like the regular one that you get on your phone, and those alarms are really irritating. They're like very loud, and they're kind of like shock your system. And so when you hear that alarm in the morning, you are just going to rush over to your phone and try and turn it off as fast as possible, and then go back to like the comfort of the sleep that you were just in. It makes waking up like a really awful experience. So rather than using those alarms, I suggest getting a sun lamp or a smart lamp that you can turn on. Now, this really works, and this is really what I use. I'm not going to put any kind of affiliate link or anything like that in this video. I don't want you guys to think this is an ad or anything. It really works for me. Now, if you must use an alarm, if the light doesn't work for you, then definitely download a song, or there's apps on your phone that you can download better alarms, because alarms that kind of start a little bit softer and then kind of gradually increase in volume are going to be a lot better to wake up to, and you're going to start feeling like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to wake up now, and it's not as irritating, and it's going to be a lot easier to avoid the snooze button when there's an alarm like that going on. And the last thing that I use to help me wake up in the morning so that I'm not in a bad mood is called sleep cycles. So sleep cycles are what our body does every single night. So we fall asleep, and then we go into like a deeper sleep, and then we come out of it, and this is usually when we dream. We're like almost awake, and then we wake up. So if you wake up or you set an alarm for when you're going to be in a deep sleep, then you're going to wake up really like in a bad mood. You're going to wake up groggy, and it's not going to make you feel good. So the way I avoid that feeling, and it makes it a lot easier for me to wake up in the morning, is I always check my sleep cycle and make sure that my alarms are set at the right time. So there's an app that you can use. It's totally free. It's called Sleep Cycles, that you can put on your like near your bed, and it will track your sleep cycle so that it will give you an alarm that wakes you up when you're in the middle of a sleep cycle. But what you can also do is just you can go to sleepytime.me, and you can use that as a calculator to figure out when you need to set your alarm for. So the best way to do this is, like, if you're going to sleep at a certain time, just click the little Z button and then you can see when to go to sleep, when you have to set your alarm to wake up. Now, this is a totally free site, it's a totally free tool. You can just use that to calculate what the best time is for you to wake up. Now, if you use all of those 3 things that I just told you about, you are definitely going to wake up earlier. There's no question about it. And I actually use this to help me wake up, and it really worked. And trust me when I say I was really stubborn and I hated waking up. So I really hope that this helps you guys out. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe or thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.